and welcome to Add More Zest. My name's Rebecca and yes, I run a diamond painting and accessories company for anybody that's new here. And today I have a lot on my list, or at least I feel like it's a lot on my list. It has been a bit of a not so much crazy week, but definitely taken a bit to sort of get sorted. So it's currently Thursday the 2nd and my diamond painting event painting actually turned up yesterday. Woohoo! It spent longer in the UK than it did getting here, but anyway, we will move on from that. So it's here. I've not yet unpacked it, but the shop at the moment is a mess. I don't like the mess in this shop at the moment. I do apologise if you can hear a printer. I have got one printer going. Yeah, I need one printer going. I figured at least the sound of one shouldn't be too bad, so hopefully it won't be. But yeah, I have cover paper to unpack. So we have to get cover paper in quite a big amount because we get it custom cut to a size that suits us. So I need to get that away. I need to straighten up the shop. I know I have a bin bag somewhere that I had to pull out the bin yesterday because it just got too full. I also have a huge sack, a bit like a rubble sack, something got shipped in it, full of recycling. So I need to get rid of that. I need to unpack that delivery. I need to tidy up around here. I still need to cut and trim the cover paper for launch, ready for a launch video, which hopefully I can also film today. Photos are edited. I will be sorting the last of those later on today, and Megan is going to finalise the listings on Sunday when the video launching the items goes up. So we're going to get that done at some point on Sunday. But yeah, main thing is tidy up. Also, I have my sister-in-law coming to help me tomorrow. She's enjoying going on a run to a different place. So she goes on a run, comes here, helps for a bit and then runs home. Absolutely mad woman. But she has offered to help me process through the diamond paintings for launch. So I do want to get them unboxed. So we will be able to do a quick look-see at them today. Though actually the launch video will go up before this vlog. So you may well have seen them there, but we will get them unboxed. I'm hoping that there is also paintings, restocks of the bookcase painting in there. There should be. Oh, one of my lights has decided to flash. That should also be in there. And then yeah, I just want to do a general tidy up and a reset because I don't work very well in this mess, which is probably why I've not got as much done this week so far as I wanted to, because I don't work well in mess. So yeah, first port of call is to get this place tidied up, get the boxes unpacked, get the rubbish away, and we'll see where we go from there. So hopefully you could join me, yeah, while I tidy up. It is both tidier and messier in here now. My packing table is full of diamond paintings, as you would have seen. I also remembered the other thing I needed to do today is start sending Advent. So I have a few Advent up there, and this stack of paper, that's the Advent orders. So it's going to take me a hot minute to get through them. Because I'm just going to send a few bags with the postie each day. They only come in a smaller van, so I'm happy to send a few parcels, but yeah, let's not overwhelm them too much. Felt like Fort Knox getting in those boxes today. From what I can see, external wise, there's only one damaged box, which is good, so that's mine. Though tomorrow with my sister-in-law, that's when we will be processing through the kits themselves. They are quite small boxes, actually. Like, they told me the measurements, but they are quite diddy boxes, which is good for posting. It's always, you know, more likely to be able to fit anything else anybody orders when it is smaller for posting, because we don't include a toolkit in these. If somebody needs one, they can email us. It's not that we don't have any. We do have some, but like, we didn't buy them with the paintings because most people have their own. So yeah, they are in here. This is the slightly shorter one. I can't get it out. I haven't even opened one yet. I finished tidying up and I went and got a spot of lunch. So they will probably be out of these bags because we will check each and every canvas. So we'll probably just put them straight in the... Oh no, maybe not. Maybe we'll be able to get them back in the bags. But where do I open it? Are they all... No, there it is. I thought they were all heat sealed then. I thought that's going to be entertaining. But no. So this is the diamond painting, which there will be a picture up. Okay. Maybe I won't be able to get them back in the bags. We shall see. We shall see. Maybe we just need to do an external check. But this is the diamond painting. So this was designed for us by Sam from Diamond Art Studio UK. We've just used our supplier to get them made. And I absolutely love it. It's full of colour. It's every little square is going to be full of colour. There is 43 different colours in this one. Now, I was getting close to the wire with ordering this one. I've got a load of... This one has a load of round diamonds in it that are just loose, and it's a square diamond painting. Anyway. Yeah, I was very close to the wire, and while I did want to put some diamond dust in this, I wanted it in certain places, and every time I checked a colour with them, it was a colour they didn't have. So I'd have basically had to redo pretty much the whole chart to be able to pick colours that they could have done, and I just didn't have the time to do that. So it is all standard diamonds, but that does keep the cost down for you guys. And yeah, it is the same image for both. So the square is a 30 by 40. The round is the same image, but bigger. Because, of course, the diamonds are bigger. So absolutely love that. I will be checking... you do get the stickers as well, by the way. So you do get the sheet of stickers. But I will be checking that against the cover paper. I do need to print some more of it because it will take more than one sheet. But we just did one sheet to start off with. So yeah, I'll need to do more than that. Is that going to fit back in there? That is the question. I don't know. I think we're just going to go for the box. Or we'll just do an outside spot check. Just a general check of that. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. So yes, these are, put it the right way up. These are our diamond paintings. I'm guessing that sticker wouldn't fit on the top. But it is 11.81 by 15.75 inches, just in case you're wondering, for the square one. And yeah, the boxes, I do like the boxes. I'm not very good at designing boxes because we don't normally use boxes. So I may have to rethink those in the future. But yeah, in general, very happy that I have more of the bookcase painting. So I do need to process through those. I'm not sure if I'm going to get to process through those today. I might have to do that tomorrow with my sister-in-law, and get some more gift boxes made up. Because if you just heard the printer, I do have some orders. The other day when I did orders with you guys, I don't think there was any cover paper in any of it. Whereas today, it is primarily cover paper in the orders. There are some that aren't, but it's primarily cover paper and it's a few different sizes. So everywhere in here is clean and tidied. Oh, got a printer that's just finished. That's good. So yeah, everything's pretty straight. What do I still need to do for launch? I need to do the launch video showcasing everything that we'll be launching. I need to trim up the cover paper for launch. I need to do some computer work, but I'm not doing that today. I need to pack Advent, get some Advent out the door, because I need space and the warehouse is covered in them. You saw me unbox the cover paper. That's the worst the cover paper has ever arrived. There was the odd sheet, the odd roll that just got caught up in all the other rolls, and I've never had that before. But anyway, I do need to cut cover paper before launch. Let me have a look actually. I've got orders printing cover paper. Oh, it's just finished. I have six sheets of cover paper left. I've not cut it, so I have 6 sheets of cover paper left, which is not even going to do me for the rest of this week. Never mind next week, and definitely in no way for launch. So I do need to cut cover paper. And yeah, but I think we'll do the orders first. I'm going to get the cover paper cut. I then might mess with the cover paper sizing, or at least get the sizes right across and down for each diamond painting and check that they're right, because I might need to cut some cover paper before I do that. Because I want to move these diamond paintings onto this prep desk and work from there. So yeah, let's get these orders ready first. So I've just realised when I was messing about with the cover paper on the holder roll that I didn't have the camera on. Go me. But I did have it on while I worked out the measurements needed for the cover paper for launch, because I've realised I can't do the launch video until I have the cover paper as well. So that does still need printing and a full set cutting so that it's ready, which I will do at some point. But I have the sizes, which is good. So I thought I would, while I had my sort of prep table free, I've trimmed cover paper for the orders, which we're going to go pack in a mo. I've also cut down one of each of the cover paper for next month, which will be, or for this month's launch, sorry, which will be shown in my video and then go in my stash. So yeah, I decided to get down my cover paper roll holder. It's actually been a couple of months that I've had this, but it's been a bit since I've cut some cover paper on it, or cut some cover paper with it. And there was a few suggestions made in the video that I wanted to test out. And that's the bit that didn't work. That I didn't film. I didn't press the button. So at the moment it is on the roll holder this way, coming out this way. And somebody did suggest turning it around so that it came out the bottom. So it would have come out upside down with the cover paper side, with the silicone paper side up. I did try that, but it didn't seem to sort of pull very well. So I also tried having the cover paper go under this sort of cutter feature that it has, because it's not sharp enough. It's like a serrated edge, but it's not like a knife serrated edge. So it's not sharp enough to actually cut the cover paper on the way through, but that also didn't work. Now I think a lot of it is because it's on the roll, it curls up, and because I need to measure it, I have to feed it into my trimmer, in effect the wrong way, because I can't cut this roll from the opposite end and then just trim it down as I go, because it's 100 meters. I'm not doing that math. So yeah, so I kept it this way, and I actually found that by pulling it this way and just making sure there was slack was actually the easiest way to do it. So yeah, that's what that little video part was. That you guys don't get to see. But I have cut a few sheets off here. However, I'm very conscious of time. Because I thought, oh, I'll cut a couple of rolls of cover paper and then that's a job done, and I've done it while I'm sat down before I cover the desk in diamond paintings. But one, you guys have seen me cut cover paper before. It's not exciting. Especially not when it's not got pretty patterns printed on it anyway. And I'm getting not very close to postage time, but I'd rather have the orders packed. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move the diamond paintings down onto this table, which will be a final move. Me and my sister-in-law, we are going to open them all up tomorrow. Whether I can get them back into the plastic bags or whether they go straight in the box is yet to be determined. But I do want to be able to check all the canvases, add our stickers, and yeah, just quality check them all before they go out, especially because quite a lot go international. I'd rather do that check. Whether once we've got a bit more desk space to start processing them, I'm going to try and get them back in the bags, but we'll see how that goes. But that's tomorrow's job. Now I'm going to pack orders and start shipping out some advents as well. That's what I want to do. I want to get the first batch of advent out that door. I got some extra mailing bags off Posty yesterday. I asked him if he could get me some, and he had some in his van. So that's good. So I'm going to fill up 4 or 5 different bags. I'm going to go from the oldest order and see what sort of shipping mail bags I get, and just sort of fill one up and then go to the next oldest and go through that way. But yeah, let's get some orders packed first. Orders. I've propped you up in between all the diamond painting boxes, but we have the cover paper. First order actually doesn't have cover paper. So first order for today is 13991. It's going to CO in the States. What's CO? Anyway, that's where it's going. And we have 3 diamond paintings. So number 7, number 8, and number 10. So we have Monster, Cat Love, and Lemons. And then we have some putty. I'm getting better at remembering where the putty is. So let's get this one all boxed up. I haven't even got all my stuff out yet. 13991 to the US. Got my custom stuff on there. I don't think it's going to fill this box fully, so I'll pop some bubble wrap in the bottom. Oh, I can smell that putty. The minute I get the putty out, I can smell it. So, Monsters, Lemons. Let's get those diamonds to go to the middle. Cat Love. Fold those over. One down, and then the next one is 13992. 993. So we do have gaps in some of these numbers, primarily because they are Advent. So they have gone to the bottom of the Advent stack. This one also has diamond paintings, but it's a UK order. So we're going to try and fit it in a letterbox style, because then they don't have to be in. Because in the UK, I know it can be different in other countries, but primarily in the UK, if you're not in when a parcel that is too big for your letterbox arrives, then it will sometimes go back to the sorting office if a neighbour can't take it in, and you will get a red card to go and pick it up, which never used to be too bad until the sorting office's hours went down and down and down, and now I don't even know when mine's open anymore. Anyway, we have Monster diamond painting, so we have number 2. We have Ladybug, which is number 4. You can see the rest of them down there. We have Lemons and Rose, which is this one. I need to stock up all of these too at some point. We also then have Cozy Time cut into 16 pieces. So let's take this one up. Number 2. Then I think, yeah, the next 2 are just cover paper. So we have another one going to the States. This one is going to MD. It is 13995, and we have 3 lots of boho flowers and 3 lots of watercolour pour, both cut into the 8 pieces. Now, we fish out some small boxes. I have some of the small boxes stored behind for extras, and I needed them. These should fit in here. So 13995 to the US. Put my customs on there. Some tissue paper. Yes, it'll sit nicer. Oh, I think I'm nearly out of tape. I have more. It's just over the other side. I think take these that little bit smaller, just to make sure that they sit nice. In the box. And then they can get there in one piece. Let's alternate which way round they are. And my tape last. Bonus. It's like the box was made for this order. So, goodies. And then this last one is 13996. Apologies, Luna is barking at the children walking home from school. Because, you know, how dare they? Luna! Yeah, this one is going to Geelong in Australia. Now this one has cover paper cut into 2 pieces. They have put a note that I can cut into 8 rather than 2 if that's easier for shipping, because they're going to cut them into 5 by 5 centimetres. So they do say do whatever easiest for you. And I was going to cut them into 5 by 5 for them. However, I don't know if that's what they'd want. And I don't want to do it if they'd rather me not. So I'm going to send them in 2s. So we have watercolour flowers, flower bed. Then we have blue butterfly garden, turquoise flowers and watercolour pour. But I will pop a note on. Hang on. Get hold of them. I will pop a note on just in case they do want them cut into 5 by 5 in the future. They can bob that note on. And I'm happy to sort of, you know, do things that I can do to make them suitable for who wants them as and when. So let me add that little note. Okay, so a little note popped on because I know sometimes, and it depends on what project it is, but sometimes I know that I myself might be like excited to do it as part of the preparation of a painting. So I don't want to just assume that this customer would want it cut ready. And in relation to boxes, yes, I could potentially fit them in that smaller box, but in relation to postage cost, it doesn't make any difference. So because they have chosen the 2 pieces, that's what I'm going to send it in this time. But at least they know they can add a note in the future if they want it trimming down ready. Because if it's a size that's different to normal, but I can get it out of a 20 by 30 sheet, I'm more than happy to do that. We will bob one of those in though. And this is recycled bubble wrap, so there's no extra cost as such in that. Because we recycle, we do have a roll of bubble wrap, but we try to use all the recycled stuff primarily. And then we have that as backup. Okay, so that's the orders packed for today. So I am going to get the postage on these and start getting some bags of Advent ready. I'll see if I can find a shot where I can. I'll see if I can set the camera up somewhere where you can see what I'm doing, but not, of course, see the screen where I'm getting the postage ready. But yeah, let's get some Advent on their way to customers. I'm excited. I'm excited. Okay, we have postage on orders. So now it is time to start working through this stack. So let's sort my postage in order oldest, because I've had to put it in reverse while this is all going on. I have a few already packed here, and then of course I have stacks in the warehouse. So first one is first order placed bob on 9 o'clock when they launched. In fact, the first few were, is the UK. So, hang on, why are they, oh, they've even come into Royal Mail out of order. So here they're in order of order number. But on Royal Mail, they've come in sort of out of order number, but all at bob on 9 o'clock. But the first one I have is a UK one. So I'm going to do the UK ones until I fill a UK bag. And then we'll see what the next oldest is. But I do want some grey bags to pop them in. So I want bags to put them in. At the moment, all of these orders, because they're all the pre-order offer, they are all just Advent. So I'm not messing about with anything else in addition quite yet. So we'll do the ones I have here first, because that'll help me, because it will clear my desk. These bags are just the right size. In fact, I probably need to order some more. But check I've got the right one. Pop their invoice in. It starts. And then I did bring over, where did I just put them? My little thank you stickers for the front. I think I need to bring my bin over. Bring my bin over from under the desk. And let's go. So, apply postage. And generate a label. As soon as I hit manifest on these, once I've bagged up a few, it's going to start sending emails. Exciting. Okay, in fact, let's get 3 before I grab a mail bag. So the next one is actually also UK. So let's find it, because as I say, Royal Mail's not quite got them in order. Oh. I'm hitting buttons on my keyboard. Oopsie. Invoice in. There we go. Okay. Right, stop messing with me. There we go. I feel like I need my keyboard out of the way of these bags. Okay. Next one is also UK. I might wrestle a few into bags ready, but I'm pretty sure one of these orders in a minute has 2. and that'll throw me for a loop. And these should all be, to be fair, they should all be the same weight. Parcel. I'm so excited to have my orders clear again. So excited to have them clear again. It's going to take me a while. It's probably going to take me most of the month of October. But yeah, I can't wait. Right, let me get a mail bag. Let's start loading these up, because I know from past history I can get 9 in each mail bag. Six comfortably, 9 if they're stuffed. So I've got my first 3 lining the bottom of the mail bag. Next one is actually, oh, we've hit 901. Which is a little bit easier, but it is another UK. It's a UK with 2. So I knew there was one coming up with 2 in. So let's get this one packaged up. Let's get the order up. Is it that one? It is. Oh, do you know what? I've just thought. These weigh more than last year. I've got a feeling this is going to have to go as 2. It actually is. Oh, that is gutting. Okay, I'm actually going to have to send Advent separately. Because otherwise I'm going to have to start arranging another courier. And I don't have time for that at the moment. I'd rather just pay twice Royal Mail. I might do it for any international that come in that have 2. But I think for UK, it's not worth the extra admin time. So what I want to do is clone that one. So then I've got 2 of them. Where did the other one go? There. Okay, so let's apply postage on this one. And then let's do it on the second one. Obviously jammed more goodies in this one because last year's didn't weigh this much. So just bobbing a note on to say it's been sent separately. And then make sure I do a new postage label, because Royal Mail will not like if I try and use the same one twice. They frown at that. Double check my weight. Oh, actually, there's these parcels keep changing weight by about 5 grams. And I've just realised why, because of one of the items in there could potentially fluctuate it ever so slightly. Okay, what have we got next? Another UK. I know there was a few UK right at the beginning. It's easier when it's your own time zone, is it not? Check my names match. Okay, next one is a US, so I will be doing that one today, but I'm just going to skip until I've filled this mail bag. Well, actually, is that going to fill it with 6? Nah, let's try and get 9 in it. Oh, that one's the States too. Here's another UK. What UK orders have I got? Because I've got to get the UK order in the box as well. In the bag, sorry. Okay, it is 13498. Why is it not there? Oh, I think, no, because that's printed from, oh, it's way down there. I couldn't find it in my grouping. It had gone to 135, and it's literally because they are all out of order on my shipping site because of the speed they came in. Going to run out of labels soon. They're curling more and more. How's that going to fit now? Ooh. I've got them in. Got to put them in a certain way to get more in. Okay, I reckon we've actually, these boxes, these advent boxes are the same boxes we used last year. However, they're fuller, so they bulge a bit more. And it is affecting how many get in a mail sack and allow, well, one, both me to carry them, but second, for the postie to be able to grab hold of them. So I've put today's UK order in, and I'm going to seal this bag up, ready to go. So we basically just have to tie them all up. So, Santa's sack. So that's a UK one down. Now let's go back. So I've brought back the ones that are US. So 13496. Come on. Waiting. And it hasn't automatically put the weight in for me, which makes me think it's not got the customs properly. And it's not. Okay. It's not got all the information in there. We find my list of custom codes. There it is, advent calendar. Well, doesn't like the weight. There we go, let's try that. Woohoo! First US one, all duty paid. It's gonna kill me. Okay. Okay, I was trying to get ahead of the customs code thing, but it's not even showing in there, and I don't normally do the customs codes in here. That's Megan's job. So I'm not going to fight with it. I'm just going to keep putting the information in that I need to put in. And I get Megan fix it later. Still got my customs code generated. Copy and paste, I can do that. Next one. one more and we'll grab a mailbag. Next one is also the States. Where are you though? There you are. Oh, I need some more advent calendars. Let me go and get some from the back. Ooh. Helps if I put an advent calendar in, does it not? I think I might, when I do it tomorrow, I think I might just get them all into mailbags, or a pile of them into mailbags, and then fight with the labels. Oh, there's somebody at my door. Okay, Kara's actually got the door. She's working from home today. But I've just realised, as I've looked at my watch, I am about 15 minutes from Posty coming. That clean-up must have taken me a whole lot longer than I thought. So, I need to get a wriggle on and get as many as I can in the post. So, put my duty amount in. Right, and grab a mailbag. Okay, oh, next one is Canada. I'm going to have to hold on to Canada because Canada Post is currently on strike. So we will see how that goes and deal with how we can get them to where they need to go if not. That one is the UK. This one is the US, which is the mailbag that we're on. Goodness me, these are so out of order. And I can't filter by this reference either. Oh, there you are. All the way down there. At least I know once we get to about 9:30 it will sort itself out. It's just not there yet. Oh, let me check. Yep. For the US, we also have to put a phone number in now that we never used to have to do. So I needed to check that we've got phone numbers in, or it shouts at me. If not, I make one up, but I just need to put it in. Oh, parcel. £8.50. Eek. I can't spell craft. Okay, that's UK. Another one for the States. I did see that number. 504. There it is. Oh, Did I have a phone number? Yes. Because we didn't know we needed a phone number until after pre-orders were already on sale. So we've only made it customary recently. They never use the phone number, but they need one in there for some weird reason. What time have we got? This takes way longer than I think it does. Looks like we won't be sending as many bags out today. We'll just send more out tomorrow. And I'll do them in the morning. Need some more thank you stickers. Okay, next one is also the UK. 506. Where's 506? There you are. Did you have a phone number? No. Put that in. Otherwise it won't shout at me until I put everything else in first. Okay, let's get one more US in this. Excuse me. And then I need to get this in the house. Because I've got to carry it all through yet. 507. One in there, then the other US orders. And they're all parcels. There's 2 big bags. Okay, do I have any close ones? That Canada one I can't do yet. Oh, I do have an Ireland and a Denmark. That's another island. No, I'll send those tomorrow. I was going to see if I could send some more in the mailbag with the parcel to Australia. But they're all quite a few numbers ahead, albeit they're close. But there's enough for me to fill a mailbag tomorrow. So I am going to bag up the Australia and get them in the house because I'm cutting it very, very fine for postie knocking on the door. It is October already. How the heck is it October? When did that happen? But yes, I'm happy there is some on the way out. What have we got? 14? It's not a big number. I was hoping to do more, but I forgot how long it takes to package them up and get them ready. So, yeah. I'm going to get these in the house, have a regroup, have a think of what else I need to get done today. Because if not, I may just come in and start bagging up Advent in these bags to make tomorrow easier. Anyway, I'll check back. Right, I think I'm going to call it there for this vlog. I'm currently holding the camera, so apologies if it's shaky. But I have just put all these Advents that I've basically stacked them everywhere I can and on top of the desk. But I have just bagged up loads of them. They still need their invoices putting in and things. Because I've just realised Royal Mail prices go up on Monday. Today's Thursday, which means US is already costing me a fortune. So I'm going to get as many US Advent out as I can tomorrow. I had Grumpy Postie today, so I'll have a nice postie who won't mind lots of bags tomorrow. So yeah, I'm going to get as many US Advent pre-order offers out as possible to make me feel better. That there won't be increased prices as well as tariffs. And yeah, my sister-in-law's coming tomorrow, so we're going to process through the diamond paintings and get all that sorted. And here's to a good week next week. We shall see how it goes. I think, well, I got a lot of stuff off my list done today. I didn't get it all. I am going to go in the house now. It is 6 o'clock. So, yeah, tea will probably be about 7. I'm going to go and get admin done tonight. Try and get the photos ready. And all that sort of stuff so that it's ready for Megan at the weekend. And I'll film the items, the shop launch video at some point, either tomorrow or this weekend. I have worked out the sizes of the cover paper, so that's good. And I've got enough cover paper to print that for the video, which I'll do at some point tomorrow while me and my sister-in-law are, while she's busy on a task. I'll get those printed and cut and ready so that I can do the video probably tomorrow evening. And then I do have all of next week, where while I'll be getting Advent out, it won't yet be launched, so I can do all the cover paper that week. And that will be the only other thing I will need to prep, is cutting the cover paper and other potential restocks. So I probably need to restock the cardstock, and I'll need to make gift boxes for the bookcase painting and things like that. So yeah, all in all, pushing it back a week because of the arrival of these diamond paintings is good. Because that means this weekend I can redo my craft room. So instead of sitting in here and cutting cover paper for launch, I'm going to redo my craft room. So you guys will be able to see that on the next vlog. I am planning on vlogging that. So you can see how we change it all up. But yeah, I think that's it for today anyway. So thank you so much for joining me for a day in what is crazy times, but we are getting near the end of crazy times. One more launch and things will calm down. So I will speak to you all again soon.